What happens when an overworked corporate employee gets a second chance at life in a magical fantasy world? For Azusa Aizawa, the protagonist of I've Been Killing Slimes for 300 years and Maxed Out My Level, it means embracing a life of simplicity and peace, or at least trying to. Adapted from the light novel series written by Kisetsu Morita, this anime takes the isekai genre and strips away the usual high-stakes battles and world-saving plots in favor of heartwarming slice-of-life storytelling. The anime kicks off with Azusa's untimely death from overwork, a scene that resonates with anyone who's ever pushed themselves too far for their job. Azusa is reincarnated in a fantasy world by a compassionate goddess who grants her immortality and eternal youth. Azusa decides to live her new life in the most peaceful way possible. She builds a quiet home in the countryside and spends her days killing slimes. Creatures so weak and harmless that they pose no challenge whatsoever. What Azusa doesn't anticipate is that 300 years of consistency, killing slimes every single day, would make her one of the most powerful beings in the world. She inadvertently maxes out her level, earning her the title of the Witch of the Highlands. With immense power comes unexpected fame, and her once peaceful life is suddenly filled with visitors and challengers seeking her out. The series thrives on its characters, who transform what might seem like a monotonous plot into a delightful and heartfelt journey. Azusa's family begins to grow as she meets and befriends various people and creatures. First is Laika, a dragon girl who initially challenges Azusa, but quickly becomes her loyal apprentice. Then comes Halkara, a quirky and accident-prone elf who provides endless comic relief. Even the slimes, who Azusa has been defeating for centuries, eventually show up in the form of adorable twins named Falfa and Shalsha. Each of these characters brings something unique to Azusa's life, turning her quiet home into a bustling, lively haven. What makes this anime shine is its ability to balance humor and heart. Each episode introduces new antics, whether it's a hilarious misunderstanding, a fantastical adventure, or a sweet moment of bonding. The show's lighthearted tone is complemented by its deeper themes, such as finding joy in the little things, building meaningful relationships, and appreciating life at your own pace. Azusa's journey is less about her immense power and more about her desire to maintain a life free from stress and hardship. Visually, the anime is a treat. The art style is bright and cheerful, with a pastel color palette that perfectly matches the relaxing and whimsical tone of the series. The character designs are endearing and the fantasy landscapes are beautifully rendered. The animation isn't flashy, but it doesn't need to be. The focus is on creating a warm and inviting atmosphere, which it accomplishes wonderfully. The soundtrack also deserves praise. From the uplifting opening theme, Gudafuwa Every Day by Aoi Yuki, to the gentle background music, the sound design enhances the cozy and laid-back vibe of the show. It's the kind of anime that feels like a warm hug, where even the challenges faced by the characters are resolved in ways that leave you smiling. Of course, no show is without its criticisms. For some viewers, the lack of a central conflict or overarching plot might make the story feel aimless. The episodic nature of the series means that it's more about moments than milestones, which could frustrate those looking for high-stakes drama or intense action. But if you approach it as a slice-of-life comedy set in a fantasy world, these flaws become part of its charm. Overall, I've Been Killing Slimes for 300 years, and Maxed Out My Level is a delightful blend of humor, fantasy, and heartfelt moments. It's perfect for fans of slice-of-life series like Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid or Non Non Biyori, and for anyone looking for an anime that offers a gentle, feel-good experience. Azusa's journey is a reminder that sometimes slowing down and savoring the small things can lead to the most fulfilling life of all. So, if you're in need of an anime that feels like a warm blanket on a cold day, this is one series you shouldn't miss. Grab some snacks, settle in, and let Azusa's laid-back adventures transport you to a world of magic, friendship, and wholesome fun.